Tell us about their philosophy on the law of reciprocity. And they used to say how white people didn't understand this at all. That's really important.
It's about gratitude and it's about asking permission.
Mm-hmm.
One of the interesting ways that Native Americans use tobacco, they do smoke it, but they also use it in ceremony. Tobacco has the quality that it's absorbent. They observe this. If you make a poultice out of tobacco to put on a bee sting or a rash, it pulls things out, it absorbs.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool.
In fact, Blake Shelton had a hit song last year that mentioned that, oh, you got a bee sting, put tobacco on it. I'm not making this up. That's what they used to teach.
That's cool.
Down like in the South where they still have old home remedies.
Mm-hmm.
So observing the tobacco was absorbent. They realized they could pray with it and the tobacco would absorb their prayer. And then either they smoke it and the smoke carries the prayer upwards to the Great Spirit, or in fact, Bearhart taught the age-old shamanic way of praying is to take a pinch of tobacco between your fingers, your 3 fingers, say your prayer, and then drop it to the ground. And the spirit keeper of the earth will take that prayer out and work on it for you. So if you're going to go picking herbs, the first thing you should do is offer tobacco and ask permission. Here in the Southwest, you would offer cornmeal and ask permission. The community I live in, we're getting ready to start a community garden. And one of the things we have to do first is pull up all the weeds. So I said, if it's all right with you, I'd like us to smudge the land first, ask permission to pull up the weeds, ask permission to plant here. And I think that if we do that, that garden will grow so much better. And fortunately, nobody thought I was crazy and everybody thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So anytime you're going to do anything that involves moving or changing anything on the earth, ask permission first. When you have that kind of relationship with the earth will protect you. Here's an interesting story. Oh God, this is like 15, 20 years ago. Some bad fires were going through Malibu, California. And they were like, the fires would race up the hills really fast before the fire department could even stop it. And there was one friend I had who had a beautiful big house in Malibu, and he had a sweat lodge on his property. And he literally watched the fire coming up the hill and then split and go around the sweat lodge and continue up the hill. Because even the fire recognized prayer is said here.
That's insane. Wow.
The earth is prayed for here. The fire is respected here. Yeah, when you start communicating with the earth in that way, in a ceremonial way, by making offerings, asking permission, expressing your gratitude, your life will change. Your life will change.